Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the final part of DSP versus the Internet. This is for June 4th, 2023. I believe this is episode 16. I want to say thanks to everyone who has been chilling with me here on the stream, and also thanks to everyone who submitted videos who are channel members and support this channel. Again, to reiterate, next week this show is changing. It is going to become a situation where members will be randomly selected with a shuffle playlist on YouTube. Right now, they're actually, sadly, are kind of sad because they submitted videos and they didn't get watched this week. And I apologize. You know, we've gotten through about maybe 22, 23 videos. We're going to get through more right now. But yeah, with so many people submitting, it's first come, first serve. Well, the people who post up are always going to get their videos watched first. Well, next week it'll be different. Next week it will be random select and shuffled. So you'll have an equal chance if you're a channel member to get your videos watched next week. Of course, if you're an Ultra member, you're guaranteed to get your videos watched on next week's show. All right? But anyway, in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's jump in. Let's see how this goes. Happy Sleepy Kitty. Indeed, that is a sleepy kitty, and it's very cute. Oh, he's waking up. Went right back to sleep. Woke up, back to sleep. Oh, age restricted. How nice.
All right, we're gonna see if we can dehydrate a hard ball. I mean, I know we can do it, but will it? Should you? I think we should also.
Dehydrated hard-boiled egg versus dehydrated raw egg. Okay, I have no idea what this is.
So dehydrate a raw egg as well.
So he's hard-boiling this one.
Success!
Why would you dehydrate it, though?
We screwed that one up. Oh well, and now for Mr. Raw Egg.
Uh-huh.
Well, all right, let's get eggy with it.
This is a
All right,
dehydrator
we're gonna send that
device?
one
Look at this.
right back there, and this one will just go right next to it. Okay, well, we'll check on it infrequently, and we'll see what happens.
Why is he talking like that? Why is he talking in a weird voice?
Don't embarrass me, you two. 2 hours in, I'd say it's working. Mother of God. 5 hours in. Wowza.
Oh!
And that's 24 hours. In terms of bad ideas, this is one of them.
Oh,
right,
no,
we're
looks
gonna
disgusting.
try it and, drive immediately to the hospital. Listen, despite appearances, that tastes pretty good. It tastes like an egg. All right, and now for this.
Ugh.
Well, here we go.
No! Oh!
The yolk is not completely done. It's not good. I'm too afraid to eat it. So really, what score is this really gonna get? I mean, this one wins on flavor, but listen, they're both gonna get a 0 out of 5 here. I wouldn't eat any of them.
Oh.
So that's it. 0.
Yeah, you're right. Hornets, it looks like the Shabiri grape from Elden Ring. It does, which is essentially a dried out, severed eyeball. That's exactly what that looks like. Ah. I don't get what the purpose of the video is besides yuck.
A vast open world game featuring a map 5 times the size of the previous game. Oh boy, I can't wait. It's time to explore!
Thank you to Titanic Pineapple for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that.
Ooh! I'm sticking $2! What a discovery! Open world games are truly amazing!
That was it. That was a skit. Ooh, what's this?
What's your plan?
No. Oh, Phantom Blade Zero announced trailer, PS5 games. Okay, so there was a PlayStation digital presentation a week or two ago. I didn't live react to it because it was on my day off. But I talked about all the games that were on it. But this is one I apparently missed. And people were like, oh, this is an interesting one. You should check this out. All right, here we go.
And you have only 66 days to live.
You have only 66 days to live? Is that what they said? Is it set in Asia?
Run away.
With that hat style and music style, maybe? What is this? She looks like a... Oh god, her face is
It
cracked. Is
won't
she a
make
ghost?
any difference at the end of the day.
Definitely set in Asia.
You know better than anyone else.
It definitely has a... Oh, it looks Chinese. It looks like a Chinese lion, right? It definitely has a Dark Souls-esque, Elden Ring-esque feel, maybe Sekiro feel. Let's see how the gameplay is. All the enemies just ignored it.
A mask. You too.
This is a real face!
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
Looks like he parried. He was parrying the move and then he counterattacked. Yeah, see, he's parried.
Only a dead
Huh.
person can keep a secret.
What the hell is that animation? It looks so weird. Yeah, the animation doesn't look like a natural movie, right? You can wall run apparently. Look at that.
Going where? This damned place.
Yeah, it's set in China.
Suicidal.
So it kind of feels like Wo Long in a bit, except the gameplay is very different, right? Very different style of gameplay. More fast-paced action.
One last toast. And we're all done.
A gun arm. Ah! Dodge the guy walking on horses. Right. Whoa! Double dodge. Fight him on the wagon, yes. These feel like scripted segments though, don't they? Like, I don't think that's gonna be freeform gameplay there. I'm gonna be like, what? This looks like freeform gameplay, this combat. Damn. Straight up slaughter. Okay.
Patience is the key, Master. Time is not on his side. All we have to do is wait. Yes. Let's kill him with time.
So this game, Phantom Blade 0, huh?
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
Why do you only have 66 days to live? I wonder if that's a mechanic in the game. I would say this honestly seems to be better than Wo Long for sure, and honestly seems better than Neo too. It almost feels like the combat system will be unique, and it has a fast pace to it that I really like. But I'm curious, well, is that really representative of the end game? Because we didn't see any HUD there, right? There was no heads-up display. That was all meant to be a cinematic example of what the game will be, but is that exactly what the game will play like? You know, you have to ask that question because a lot of these games look like that. Then you play, it's totally different, right? I'm curious. So, anyway, okay, I'm glad I saw that now. Thank you for the person who submitted that. Got to finally see that game.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Mike Jardine.
Oh, yeah? What are you working on? What are you working on right now?
Several cases.
Okay.
What is this about?
Are you working on something right now?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right, what are you working on? What are you working on?
It doesn't matter what I'm working on. I'm asking you, what are you doing here taking pictures?
Where have you been today? Have you been here all day? Or have you been out and about a little bit?
So he's interrogating a detective who would normally be the guy who interrogates people, right?
Who are you?
I'm asking the questions. Where have you been today? Have you been here?
I'm asking the questions. You're on this property. You're on this property, so you need to answer my questions.
Are you drunk?
He's drunk?
Why are you slurring your words today? What's your name?
You've got about 5 minutes to get out of here right now.
Or what?
Or what? You're on
My
on
property.
This isn't your
Yeah, it
property.
is. Shut the hell up. Get out of here now.
What'd you say?
I said shut up and get out
No,
of here.
you get out of here now.
Hey, you better get your boy. Get your butt back in your office and do your job.
You shut up and get
You
out.
get your butt back in your office and do your job.
No.
You quit drinking on the job. You understand me?
Whatever.
You punk ass. You're about a stupid motherfucker, aren't you? You get your ass back in there. You don't look back here again.
This is so weird. Is this staged? Or is the guy legit drunk and he realizes if he escalates anything, he'll get in trouble? Right? I'm curious. What's going on here? This is so weird to me. I'm very confused. Definitely staged, you think? I don't know. Like, I mean, if he was legit drunk on the job, right? Oh, really? Saying, no, it's not staged. This guy's, James Freeman has many videos where he does this. Well, I don't know who that is. His name is Game Drill or whatever. Because basically he's agitating a cop and he's insulting him. He's swearing at him and everything. And I'm not saying that a cop has the right to arrest you for that. But at the same time, it's weird that he's getting in the cop's face and the cop's just like walking right away. Right? The guy was documenting the cop started flexing his authority on him and he owned the cop. Huh. It's just weird because he reverses roles on cops on public property. Oh, yeah. It's just really weird the way it was done because it looked like he was tracking the cop. Like, he knew the cop maybe was drinking on the job, and he's trying to call him out for it. And the cop, I mean, why else would the cop have given up and walked away, right? Huh.
Excellent job to the officer that called Mike off. Mike, you might want to thank him for saving your job.
You quit drinking on the job, boy. You understand me? I'll be watching you.
And that's it. That was the video. That is so weird. Again, I wonder what really happened there, right? It's a freedom of speech audit. I'm not even sure what that means. A freedom of speech audit? Huh. Anyway, all right, let's continue. That was a weird one. The cop got flustered because the guy, by the way, you're tagging the wrong name, but the cop got flustered. The guy wasn't cowering to him, and he knew his rights to be fumbled his words, which is why he said he was drunk. So you don't think he was drunk? They go around filming cops on what's considered public property? Huh. Weird. All right. Black Knight. Is this supposed to be post-apocalyptic? It's funny because when they do these post-apocalyptic shows, they do this sepia tone to everything, or sepia tone. And it's weird that
너 뭐야?
it always looks the same. It's the same filter, right? Like, look at this. It's obviously all computer generated, right? Yeah, look. It's supposed to be the whole world ended.
40년 전 한 번도 사막으로 변했다. 생존자는 단 1%.
Only 1% of Korean population survived.
택배 기사. 사람들의 생명을 유지시키는 산소와 생필품을 전달하는 존재다.
Is this the Fallout TV show, Subversive? Korean Fallout.
여러분이 계속 움직이면 감당할 수 없는 혼란이 벌어질 수 있습니다.
택배 기사가 되시겠다. 스스로 증명해.
여긴 어디야? 이 모든 게 1000명이 만든 세상입니다.
1000명이 만든 세상에 난민은 필요 없는 존재들이야. 우린 그걸 바꾸려고 하는 거야.
더 나은 삶을 위해서는 대가를 치러야 하는 거 아닐까요?
그건 네가 결정할 일이 아니야.
This seems interesting. I think this is actually the more interesting Korean drama trailer that we watched. So it's post-apocalyptic. There's a group of rich people trying to control everything, and there's a guy trying to lead a movement against it, I guess. Yeah, Korean Mad Max. Yeah, I guess it does look like Korean Mad Max. Black Knight. That doesn't seem so bad. That seems like it might be interesting. I wonder if these shows, like, for example, is that show even on every Netflix, or is that only, like, Korean Netflix? Because I've actually heard that depending on what region you live in, there's actually different videos available and different shows available, and you can't watch them in all regions, right? I wonder. People who can't do anything normal. Okay, here's a skit. We've seen this guy in a few weeks.
Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up? What time the game start? I think it started at 10 p.m. Ah, okay. Hey, man, listen, I'm feeling real good about our playoff run. I feel like if we
That's how I eat my Kit Kats. Yes. Yum, yum. Like a sandwich. You bit into it like a sandwich.
No, yeah, you know, like I was saying, you know, this is a real big matchups, you know. I feel like we got a good chance of winning. You know, both our star players are rested, and we ready to... really ready to...
You eat them sideways. Yes, the sideways opening potato chips. What is the song they're playing here?
What's wrong? I'm just kind of hot, bro. Like, you know what? I know what you need.
Oh no.
Want a drink?
Oh no, what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't want nothing from
What's he gonna do?
What? Bro, what is he talking about? I feel like you just gonna do something weird. I mean, I was gonna open it for you. Okay. Well, if that's all you're gonna do, then I guess I'll take it. All right, cool. Open it for you.
He sucked it off. That was great. I like that one. That was funny. That was a funny one. Lowe's employee gets stuck on a lift with a heavy box. Okay, I'm being told apparently, I guess, that the song was a theme song of an anime. I hope the video doesn't get into trouble because of that. I've had these videos get blocked before because of the music, so I guess we'll see. So what is this? This is from 3 months ago.
Heel, come down.
This does not... No, this is very stupid. You should not be doing it like that. You gotta have that flush and flat against something. You shouldn't be trying to hold that. No, this is not good.
Turn to the side. You get to the side. There you go. You can't be scared. Just roll with it.
What? Oh, just tell him to roll with it.
That's what
Roll with the giant box.
Hell yeah.
Nah, this is not smart.
Pick it up again.
He's having a panic attack. Yeah, I think he's having like a panic attack.
Come down. Come down. Just keep coming down. Oh, wait, I'm in the way. All right, come down.
He's having a panic attack because he's stuck with the box on him.
Come down. You gotta come down.
I can't. The machine's not moving.
We in the way. I don't know how to work the machine. You need to go down.
Oh my God.
Please, somebody. Please, somebody.
I'm going down. Hold it easy, okay?
Hold on, Kelly. Let's see if you can find it.
And Lowe's employee working on a lift trying to move a heavy box. Unfortunately, something went wrong, and the employee got stuck up there with the box. As you'll see in the video, the situation was a bit tense, but thankfully everything turned out okay in the end. I think this video is a great reminder of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes at stores like Lowe's, and the risks that employees sometimes face in their jobs.
Yeah, like for example, that's completely unsafe what's happening there. That's completely unsafe. You should not be trying to lift a giant box on a thing. It's not, you can see the lift he's on is not even big enough for him in the box. He should be able to take the box, put it on the lift, and then lower the lift. They're not even giving these people the equipment they need to do their job. Right? I mean, the box there has a big, what is it, a big piece of furniture? So it's just crushing him in place, and he can't move. I mean, yeah, he basically had a panic attack, it sounded like, when this was happening, too. But at the same time, that's fucked up. Like, you can't have, like, that's ridiculous. It was an empty display box. If it was empty, then there's no pressure on him. If it has any weight to it, if it has like 20, 30, 40 pounds in it, you can get crushed by it. But I guess the question, if it's empty, then no, then he's just panicking, right? Well, now, see, now everyone's saying different stuff and no one knows what to believe. Some people are saying it's empty, and others are like, no, that's actually the product. Looks to me like he was getting a product off the top shelf, and it was a heavy product, and they didn't give him the proper tools or the proper training. You can hear they were trying to tell him how to do it, like he didn't know how to do it. Oh, just go ahead and do it. That's not training. That's, you know, he's going to hurt himself. I don't know. Looks pretty bad to me. Pretty bad situation. Okay. Got a couple more videos left. What is this? Played the apple? What the hell? What are we looking at? What am I looking at? Bladey? Visuals by Nile HQ. What is this? What are we looking at? Bladey Apple from Drain Gang. What the hell am I? What is this? What the hell? Island? What does it say? Something Island? Trash Island? Listerine Total Care? What is this?
What can I say? Everything just happened to play out this way. I remember when I was in Miami. Off the signs I paid $300 for fakes. Fake product on my face. Now I got real product on my face. This shit is crazy.
I can't understand his lyrics. Oh my god, it's like a teenager rapping. It is, isn't it? It's a teenager rapping.
I hear someone calling to
The
me.
apple fell from the tree. Why does he have Listerine? Why does he have Listerine?
I go too hard on the weed, blade up the club on the E. Trash star, yeah, Lego.
Oh. People are saying Drain Gang? What is Drain Gang? This is obviously something going right over my head. I have no idea what this is. Shout out to Castro, who just became a channel member. Thank you, Castro. I appreciate that. That gets us up to 75 members on the channel. What I'm hoping is that more people this week will become a member, since next week we're going to have the random select playlist. It's going to be different than this week, and with how we're doing it, you know, since the beginning. Hopefully we'll get more variety and more people to get their videos watched, okay? All right. We got time for like one more.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. So in today's adventure, we are in Westwood, New Jersey to explore one of only 3 remaining Kmart stores in the entire continental U.S.
I did not even know Kmart still existed. I was under the impression Kmart completely went out of business and that there were no stores left. But it's weird because here we have like a local Sears, and I thought Sears was all right, and I've just found out this is only one of the 7 Sears left in the world. They're all closed. Sears was almost fully out of business, and we have one of the few left at our local mall. So it's kind of interesting. There's 3 Kmarts left.
The second of the 3 is out on Long Island, and the third is in Miami. At one point, Kmart was large enough to have over 2,000, I believe, stores.
They were huge.
But today, at least in the continental U.S., there's only 3. Let's go and take a look and see what we can
They were
find.
huge. I shopped there as a kid. My whole family used to go to Kmart. I remember. It was a discount store. It was similar to Bradley's or Caldor's. And you might say, what are those? Well, they don't exist anymore either. That's why you wouldn't know the comparison. Well, it must be Christmas time. I had to cut a ton of audio. The store was playing Christmas music at an almost awkward volume. In some sections, other sections were absolutely dead silent. Interesting. What's weird is the Kmart's I remember didn't have that center section of clothes like this one has. It was all aisles. Now this one looks like it's half aisles and half like a center section of clothing. Everything in the store is a huge discount. Look. Everything's 50%, 50%, 60%. Now, is that because of Christmas, I wonder? Shout out to Eric, who just became a channel member. Thank you, Eric, for the membership. Looks like we're getting some members on the channel for next week's show. Thank you so much, guys.
Feels like I've stepped back in time.
Yeah, it very much looks like a it's not 1980s, it looks more like a 1990s clothing store to me. At some point I realized every clothing rack had a discount sale sign on it of some sort. Right, every one does, yep. Every single one, look. You might think I'm using hyperbole to make a point, but I literally mean every single rack in the whole store. Huh. Most of which said at least 50% off too. You have to wonder though, because I'll give you an example. There's some stores out there where they're known as a reseller discount store. So you'll have name brand products that went to like a department store or another store they didn't sell. So then that store will buy off the inventory from the other stores and resell the products at a huge discounted rate because they bought it on the cheap. So you got to wonder, is that what Kmart does now? Do they only buy products that didn't sell at other stores and they're like the hub to resell, right? That could definitely be what's going on. The clothes look good though, right? They look like fresh new clothes, clean and everything. Shout out to Midtown Mike, who all just became a channel member. Seems like everyone decided to become a member at the end of the stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Midtown Mike. Okay. It looks pretty standard. There's nothing too creepy or anything about it, but it definitely looks like a 1990s store design to me.
You know, this feels correct, for lack of better terms. Like, this is what I think of when I think of Kmart. Kind of the dying old department stores, these giant pallet shelves here that are half empty and sort of stuff thrown on them. Hopefully some of you in the comments can maybe help me define this a little bit better, but this is like, it's so similar to places like Target, but there isn't no character. I don't really know what it is, but like, it's
no, that's exactly right. Like back in the day, like I remember Bradley's and Caldors were the same. They kind of, when you walked in, they almost looked like a warehouse, but then they had aisles, and in the aisles were pallet style things just slapped up, and there'd be, say, you know, sales and things, but right, there was no identity. It wasn't like, oh, Bradley's with a bunch of advertisements or anything. Like you go into Target, they got the big Target sign, everything is branded red, there's decorations all over the walls, it's got an aesthetic to it, right? In the 80s and 90s, stores didn't have that. You would go in and it would be more, everything looked kind of generic and didn't have that kind of stuff to it. It was definitely more like you're in there to shop. You're not in there to dick around and look at the stuff in the store. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a warehousey feel. But then again, back then, a lot of things were a lot cheaper in the stores too.
I mean, the cinder block walls here. Half the lights are burnt out or not on.
It doesn't look bad to me though. It seems like he's kind of over-exaggerating. I do agree that some of the lights are out, but it doesn't look bad, right? I've seen far worse.
Lack of effort now? Or what? I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it's super weird. Also, sorry if the camera is kind of crappy. I've been seeing a bunch of employees walking around, and I'm trying to get as much documented as I can before I start getting questioned. I mean, like, we just saw this whole wall. It's just empty.
I wonder, so Kmart still exists? Because for example, the last Blockbuster, I believe, is actually not the original Blockbuster company. The original Blockbuster video company was sold off and became this distribution of movies via like kiosks, automated kiosks. And then there's one Blockbuster Video that still exists as a physical store, but it's not really Blockbuster Video, right? It's just like one guy bought that store and had the licensing for it, but it's not really the company anymore. Is it, if there's only 3 Kmarts, is that the case where it's just people bought the licensing to use Kmart brand, but they're not really Kmart, right? I'm curious. Quite frankly, this looks better than the Kmart I remember. I'm serious. Like, I used to go into Kmart with my great aunt, and we used to go shopping together on days when I would spend with her, and she absolutely loved Kmart. Yeah, and basically we would shop. They had a lot of bulk things that were cheap. Like, you had bulk coloring books at the front. I remember once she got me a bulk, like, Ninja Turtles coloring book, and it was like $1, and it was like a giant coloring book, and they had like 1,000 of them at the front of the store. You just run up and grab it, toss it in your cart. Right?
This is a kid.
Different posters. Old Suicide Squad poster. Who the hell would want that? Suicide Squad. Overwatch 1.
Oh no, this. I feel like this is Ames.
Ames is apparently trying to make a comeback in the northeast and mid-Atlantic regions of the U.S. I've never seen an Ames, so I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I like, honestly, he's reacting.
Wow, is this ever depressing?
What is depressing? What is he talking about? Does anyone know what he's talking about? What is depressing? Are you guys depressed at this? What's depressing about the store? It looks fully stocked. It looks like there's lots of inventory. There, you know, good prices. He's the only one in the store. No, he's not. There are other people walking around. And by the way, you also don't know what time he's going in there, right? Like, I don't see what the problem is with the store. Looks like a normal... There's customers right there. He blocked them out. There's customers to the left. I mean, it could be early daytime he's going there. There's not going to be anyone there. I'm kind of at a loss of why he's reacting like this. It doesn't seem to me like there's anything wrong with the store. I mean, yeah, the layout is outdated for sure. But outside of that, I don't see any problems. Right? I'm very confused at what's depressing about this. I really am. Like, yeah, Target is more well-stocked. Target will have more modern products. Target will probably have more products. And they have, like, a nice decor around the store of decoration. But outside of that, it's on par, I would say. Look at it. Look, they're massively stocked. The store has a ridiculous amount of stock. It's not like it's empty. It's not a ghost town store. By the way, that price is total bullshit. No one paid $400 for that little Christmas tree. That totally was not originally $400. That's complete nonsense. I don't know. Look, and the thing is, another thing of like, they wouldn't fully stock if they had no sales. The reason they're stocked like this is because they probably do sell. Especially if they're one of the only Kmarts in the area.
Behind this wall with the clothes hangers, the whole section back there is just blocked off entirely. And then this section over here, kind of next to the Christmas area where we were, is also totally blocked off. So I'd say 25% to a third maybe of the entire store is blocked off.
There's no problem with that either. That happens in stores. It could be that's the way that they rotate their stock. They don't have a big stock room in the back, so they have a cordoned off area of the store where they keep stock that's off-season stock. Like right now, it's Christmas, so they brought out the Christmas stock, and the stuff that usually would be there, they take back to the other part of the store, and then when Christmas is over, they bring that product back out. I'm really just kind of like shocked that the way he's portraying it in the video is like, oh my god, this is so depressing. Look how awful the store is. The store looks fine to me. I don't see a reason to react like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering, but it honestly doesn't look bad at all. To me, I'm confused as to why he's reacting in this manner, because it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the store. But maybe I'm off base there. If you guys have any idea why he'd be reacting like that, I mean, I'm all ears. You know? Anyway, guys, that is it for this week's DSP versus the Internet. Went a little longer today because I had a later start and a slow start. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, remember, please like the videos, leave comments, let me know what you think. I'd be curious why you think he's reacting this way in the video. I don't get it. And remember, starting next week, new format for the show. Ultra members of this channel will still get their videos watched no matter what, but standard members will now be in the running with a random select mentality. If you submit a video, it doesn't matter when you submit it, you have an equal chance to get your video watched because I'll be doing a shuffled playlist, and so we're going to see what kind of variety we actually get next week with that mentality, all right? If you're someone who maybe stayed away from the channel, you didn't like the fact that your videos weren't getting watched because it was first come, first serve, maybe next week you'll like the format better, all right? So thank you all. Great show. Thanks for supporting. I really appreciate that. And I thank you all for hanging out with me here on the show this week. Until next time. Now, next week, the show will be on Saturday again. So for those who watch live, Saturday will be the day. I know this week we did Sunday because of the release of Street Fighter 6, but next week we're back on track for the same day every Saturday, okay? All right, guys, thank you so very much. Until next week, peace out. See you later.